Avoiding conflict creates bigger conflict. Silence does not solve anything, it delays courage. You're listening to Clarity with Priya, the space where we navigate life with more truth, more intention, and less of the emotional weight we quietly carry. Today, I want to talk about something that many of us avoid until it breaks us: conflict. Not the loud, dramatic kind, but the one we swallow, smooth over, and hope disappears. It never does. Most of us were taught that keeping our peace is the mature thing to do. So we soften our reactions, absorb the discomfort, and convince ourselves that we are being patient, understanding, or strong. Avoiding conflict creates bigger conflict just inside you. Resentment grows, distance grows, confusion grows, and your self respect starts negotiating with silence. Avoidance doesn't make life smoother, it makes it heavier. We think silence keeps things stable, but silence does not solve anything, it delays courage. Every unspoken boundary becomes a future argument. Every swallowed truth becomes emotional clutter. Every conflict you avoid becomes a pattern that follows you into the next friendship, next relationship, into the season of life. Leveling up in life requires one uncomfortable skill: address what you would rather avoid. Because resistance is a signal not to avoid, but to pay attention. Conflict doesn't need to be dramatic to be effective. You don't need to raise your voice, you don't need to attack, you don't need to win. Clarity sounds like, "This hurt me, and I want to talk about it. I need this to feel healthy for me. Here's what I can accept and what I can't. I value this relationship enough to be honest with you." Addressing conflict is not about confrontation, it's about connection. It's choosing honesty over avoidance, courage over discomfort, growth over repeating what keeps hurting you. A five-step framework for healthy conflict. Pause before you react, not to avoid, but to understand what you're actually feeling. Separate the person from the behavior. Conflict is easier when you're addressing the issue, not attacking identity. Use clear language, not hints, not emotional shorthand. Say what you mean kindly. Protect your boundaries. Not everything needs negotiation, something just needs truth. Remember the goal. The goal of conflict is not to win, it is to restore clarity, respect, and direction. When you stop absorbing and start addressing, you feel lighter. Your relationships feel safer. Your energy returns. Your self respect strengthens. And your life starts to align with who you actually are, not the version of you who stays quiet to stay liked. Avoiding conflict keeps you small. Addressing it helps you grow. This is what leveling up looks like: not perfection, but courage. Before we close, here's a gentle reflection. What conflict are you quietly carrying that would free you if you finally addressed it? You're listening to Clarity with Priya. If this episode helped you breathe deeper and feel braver, share it with someone who needs the same courage today.